When we started this festival a decade ago, we didn't know how it would grow. We just had this little idea. What if we brought some people together and read some poetry? But from the very start, there was something almost magical about it.
Also, one other thing before I start, have you noticed the blackbirds circling? One of those magical, mystical things that the universe does sometimes. If you notice, they're flying all around.
When you write poetry, mostly you're writing it for the wall or the desk drawer, and you really don't get to share it a whole lot, except with people who reject it. So, it's really nice that if you are going to reject, you're just going to clap.
And Steve was right. People clapped and cheered, and students read their poetry alongside truly wonderful poets. Poets like Patricia Van Amberg and Steve Mandis and Truth Thomas. And now, a decade later, we'll read alongside Marilyn Chin and Joseph Frost. A decade is a big deal. We measure our lives in decades. And after a decade, this festival tastes, like Amy Lowell wrote, like morning bread, smooth and pleasant, leaving us completely nourished and yet still wanting more. We've shared this day with a poet laureate, a Pulitzer Prize winner, National Book Award winners, pushcart winners, and best of all, dozens and dozens of gifted young poets lifting their voices in a truly beautiful chorus. We are a part of all that we have met. Thank you for being here to celebrate with us, and here's to a new decade. Whatever comes, I'm sure it will be, as it has always been, pure magic.
Among 20 snowy mountains, the only moving thing
was the eye of the blackbird.
I was of 3 minds, like a tree in which there are 3 blackbirds.
The blackbird whirled in the autumn winds.
It was a small part of pantomime.
A man and a woman are one.
A man and a woman and a blackbird are one.
I do not know which to prefer, the beauty of inflections
or the beauty of innuendos, the blackbird whistling, or just after.
Icicles fill the long window with barbaric glass.
The shadow of the blackbird crossed it, to and fro.
The mood traced in the shadow an indecipherable cause.
O thin men of Hadam, why do you imagine golden birds?
Do you not see how the blackbird walks around the feet of the women around you?
I know noble accents and lucid, inescapable rhythms.
But I know, too, the blackbird is involved in what I know.
When the blackbird flew out of sight,
it marked the edge of one of many circles.
At the sight of blackbirds flying in a green light.
Even the bard of euphony would cry out sharply.
He rode over Connecticut in a glass coach.
Once a fear pierced him, and that he mistook the shadow of his equipage for blackbirds.
The river is moving. The blackbird must be flying.
It was evening all afternoon. It was snowing and it was going to snow. The blackbird sat in the cedar limbs.